Hey guys, this is Chad. Just wanted to give you a quick tour of some software that we're going to introduce this week called Live by a company called Ableton. So I may refer to it as Ableton or Ableton Live or Live. It's all the same things. What we're going to be using for click tracks and loops going forward. We're gonna try it out this week and see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. I've used this before. It's really easy to use, really powerful, and so just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we're going to be looking at this week in particular, and then just kind of give you a feel around the software. And if anybody's interested in learning some more about it, or maybe if you want to start working on loops or anything like that with me, just let me know. I'd be happy to work with you through that. Just real quickly, what we're going to be using just for this Sunday is I've got a set here. We've got a click track and a guide track. The guide is basically just some vocal cues to let us know when a chorus or a verse is coming. We'll have this in those of you that are running in-ear monitors. We'll have this piped to you so you can hear that. We'll probably run it to the monitors, the wedge monitors, for rehearsal as well, just so everybody can hear it the first couple of times through. It's just kind of nice to have a vocal track letting you know when a chorus is coming up, that sort of thing. We've got our backing tracks on one channel. This would be any loops that we're using, and then I've got the transposed MP3s as well, so we can use those during rehearsal if we needed those to listen to a particular section of a song. We can turn those on as well. So how does this work? The way I've got this set up is numbers 1 through 5 are the numbers of the songs. We have 5 songs this Sunday. So number 1 is God is Great. Number 2 jumps us to Our God. 3 is You Are the Light. 4 is Jesus Paid It All. And 5 is None But Jesus. So the way this works is, let's say we're going to play You Are the Light. You just press number 3 and then press the space bar. And that just gives us a click. So all we're doing is using a click for You Are the Light. We're not using any loops on that, but we are going to be using loops on God is Great and Our God. So for instance, let me just show you what that sounds like. And I like to go back and forth between these two views. Just if you're interested, this is called arrangement view, where you can see the waveforms, and this is called session view. Sometimes I like to just collapse things down if I'm going to be talking through some things for you. It's just easier to see it all on one page sometimes. But the way this works is we'll send 2 channels of audio back to the board. One will be the click and the guide track, and the other will be the loops. Tim will feed the click back into the ears, and we'll probably put a little bit of loop in the monitor as well, just to help tighten the band up a little bit. And then he'll use the loop from the house just to supplement the mix a little bit. So here's what this sounds like. Just let me let you listen to a little bit of God is Great, and I'll talk you through some of this. And I'm going to do another recording in a minute that I'll walk you through some more details on God is Great. So here's what this sounds like.
1, 2, 3, 4. All in.
So here you can hear the loop going. And there's just the loop. Here's what's going on my MP3. So here's a good example. The first verse really only has a little bit of kick, some cymbals, and bass. The rest of it's being captured by the loop. A little bit of electric guitar comes in here. And there's the loop again. So the loop really carries the first verse as you're going through this, and then the band comes in right here. So anyway, that's a little bit of how we can use some of this, having the MP3 and the clicks and the loops. there for God is Great. I'm going to walk you through the, like I said, a little bit more of God is Great in a little while. And then for number 2 would be Our God. This we're going to be using, turn off the MP3. Little loop here as well. So there's just some guitar texture at the beginning.
Verse.
Not a whole lot going on loop-wise. It's mainly just some delayed electric guitar texture stuff. But the loop really starts to build in when we get towards the bridge and so forth. So I'll skip down there a little bit.
All in.
So there's a little synth bass, some pianos, some organ. So this will really help supplement the mix a little bit as this builds in.
Interlude.
So anyway, just want to give you guys a feel for loops and Ableton and some of what we're going to be using. I'm excited to introduce it to you and see what you think, and we'll give it a shot this Sunday and go from there.